Your thoughts on the deal?
I don't like the deal. I love the deal. Here's why. All the people that I've talked to, Rick Kranitz, pitching coach with the Braves, they can never say enough good things about Mac Fried. Now, he's had a little bit of an issue, nothing serious the last couple of years, staying on the field, making 30-plus starts. Brian, he is without question one of the top 5 left-handed starting pitchers when the game of baseball. When he's on, he is going to fit that Yankees rotation. Brian, he has 2 pitches that he can wipe you out with. He's not a very big guy. You look at him, it looks like he's about 23 years old. Really good 12-6 curveball, a true curveball, not that hybrid as the slurve, but this is the pitch. It's a fastball, and it's got late life, and it's got zip on it. And one of the things he does, he's not afraid to throw the ball in to either lefties or righties. And if you're talking about a fielding pitcher, he's as good a fielding pitcher as there is in the big leagues. Does a great job getting over cover first here, which isn't an easy play for lefties because most lefties fall off towards the third base side. They've got to regather and get back over to first base. There is so much to like about this guy. And all of a sudden, I look at this Yankees rotation, and this is the other reason why I love it. The Garrett Cole that we saw in 2024, we saw flashes of the guy that won the Cy Young in 2023. But we also saw flashes, little its and bits where, struggle with the command, life on the fastball, breaking ball not quite as good. All of a sudden, you take some of that pressure off of Cole, and you have a legit guy in Max Fried. Rodon, to me, solid starter, a little mercurial. He can be really good. Then at times, he'll have a couple of outings where you're like, man, his stuff is too good. Luis Gil, you could make a case, was the best starting pitcher in the American League. April going into the middle part of May. Then the back end, you like Clark Schmidt, had some injuries at the end of the year. Marcus Stroman, to me, is interesting. I would be surprised, Brian, if he's on the roster come opening day, because I don't know where he fits in that starting rotation. And to me, he doesn't profile as a guy that's going to want to go to the bullpen.
Yeah, look. The guy's marvelous, right? Look, he's, again, last 4 years, as I put up there, he's second behind Shohei Ohtani, and that's it. He's got more innings than Ohtani. 8 years, though, is a long time. I mean, look, you got to look at this realistically. If they keep the AAV down, that does mean a lot to Brian Cashman as he's trying to lower the luxury tax payments if they go over the luxury tax threshold. But otherwise, you're eating money late. So is that just the philosophy these days? Hey, you know what? If that's dead money in the last year or two, when the guy's 38 years old, we'll just deal with it?
You package him in the deal, you try to get rid of money. The big question for me is going to be this with Max Fried. We've seen a lot of players come to New York, whether it's the Mets, primarily the Yankees. You're at the epicenter of baseball, right? Things are just bigger, they're better, they're louder, they're faster at Yankee Stadium. It is what it is. I think his career is going to take a jump towards the better. I think he's going to trend better. It's not going to be as easy as an environment as it was in Atlanta. And one or two things are going to happen, Brian. He's going to get backed up against the wall, and he's going to come out fighting. And I've watched a lot of Max Fried over the years. He might be skinny, but he's a tough dude. He carries a big arm. And I really think he's going to flourish with the Yankees. Listen, outside of Corbin Burns, to me, this was the best starting pitcher to get that you know what you're going to get. I think he's going to be better in a Yankee uni.
Look, and I said it, look, I'm loath to say, hey, the guy has a postseason ERA of 5. Usually that's happenstance, but he's had a few of those blow-ups. He's had good games, but he's had a few blow-ups, too.
He has had some of those, and the knock could be on a lot of pitchers. Garrett Cole there for a while, so you're wondering, hey,
that's a
what kind of postseason guy are we going to get?
Yeah.
And Garrett Cole won his Cy Young Award and was great last year. I think Max Fried was the best get this winter. I really do.
All right.